you again. Another. Oh, you just hit the mic. Dude.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Mike. Sorry, Mike. Hold on.
Dude, you're always messing up the mic.
This one doesn't like me. It's always.
We gotta fix these mics.
These are
I
good
feel like
mics, dude. These are the good ones.
Before.
These are the professional quality mics.
No, these are good mics. I'm saying it's every time we do this, we're like, we gotta fix the mics after. Like after the pod, we gotta fix the mics. And then
we never do.
Comes Tuesday, and we're like, ugh. Come Friday, we'll fix it.
Friday we'll do it. Tuesday we'll do it. Friday we'll do it.
We are so freaking terrible.
Welcome back into the Vortex, guys. We're back.
We're on YouTube now.
We've been on YouTube, Tom.
Well, yeah, we put up more stuff on YouTube now.
Yeah, we've been working.
We've been grinding.
We've been grinding. So how you been, Tom?
Chilling.
How was your week?
It's all right. Nothing new. How about you?
Man, there's a ton of new stuff.
The move game.
There's been like a whole week worth of new stuff.
When you get
can't
on
think
here,
of any of it.
Yes, when you get on here, it just blanks. You 100% blank. Same thing with me.
No, I don't blank ever.
You don't blank? Go name one thing from the week.
I never blink.
Name one thing from the week.
From this week?
Yeah.
Donuts.
Blanking. Donuts. Dude, we just got them literally this week.
I just got Tom some donuts. He loves munchkins. He'll eat a whole 50-pack of munchkins in one sitting.
Chocolate frosted sprinkle donut.
And then he'll eat 4 of those right afterwards.
I'm a maniac.
He is. He's a
beast. Say it.
Big boy.
I'm a beast.
All right. What's going on with our favorite sport?
Football?
Nothing. What do you mean nothing? There's actually been some crazy stuff going on.
It was honestly that the Bills. So the Bills game got pushed back to what?
I don't think it got pushed back. It's just being played in Detroit.
So that means there's going to be no snow in Detroit, but it was supposed to be 6 feet in Buffalo. And if we do the math, if Devin Singletary is 5'7", and our buddy Nick Chubb is 5'11", they will not be able to literally play because they're not tall enough.
They'd be under the snow. But even like Josh Allen's gonna be his head.
It would literally be up to his neck.
It'd be his head peeking up.
So, does this mean
I wanted to see that?
That everyone was hype.
Everyone was hype.
I think we were supposed to get snow soon because I think it's just supposed to be like a winter throughout the whole United States.
Roger Goodell. Had to
ruin it.
Had to ruin it for us. So now it's being played in Detroit, which is.
Do you think there should be domes or no?
I personally do. I think all NFL games should be in domes. Because think about it, like the games where think about it like this: if all NFL games are in domes, you're essentially keeping all the outside factors that could affect the game that people are going to complain about, and they can say, oh, well, that's the reason they won, XXX. You're essentially making it the most fair because, the snow games are fun, and people go, oh, well, it's playing in the rain, that's football. Yeah, I mean, I get that, but if you really want to have, a true test of skill, if it's super, windy out and each team throws the ball twice, you're really not.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, I see both ways, but I feel like if you really want to have, the true... okay, the team is going to win. You need to be able to eliminate all the excuses.
Yeah.
And the weather is the biggest one most of the time. Rain game, snow game, when it's super cold, that's whatever. But when it's raining really bad or snowing really bad, or it's super windy and you can't throw the ball.
Yeah.
You're not playing the game. You're just running it. So I think that they should all have retractable domes.
Yeah, that's what I was literally about to say. Why can't in the beginning of the season you're all right, I want this day to be go out throughout the whole schedule.
It's when it's a nice day out, it's awesome being at the game. Remember the game we were at was super. Remember it was hot.
Yeah.
We went to the Vikings game. It was that was super nice. So I mean that was cool, but 'cause you're outside. But yeah, if it's snowing or raining, you should be able to put that dome up.
And I think to make it fair, both teams can decide. So all right, I don't want a dome, or I don't want it closed, and they're all right, I don't want it opened, and it'll go to the head office and everything like that. But I think it should keep rainy games and snowy games. I think severe weather like thunder, lightning, stuff like that, should definitely close it. And blizzards and everything, they definitely should close it.
I mean, you also got you got someone like Aaron Rodgers or someone like let's say Aaron Rodgers versus Packers versus Bucks now. Well, I guess Brady doesn't count. Brady's used to the snow from New England, but Like you play in the cold your whole career,
Yeah.
you're gonna be better playing in the cold than someone who's the Dolphins, Tua, who's playing home in the nice weather half the games. So I feel like there's a lot of factors there that like are kind of out of your control. That I guess it's part of it, but it's also kind of like it's not. It's part of it, but it's like if you want to have real like a test. All right, this guy is better than this guy, or this team's better. You can't have outside factors affecting the game.
Yeah.
Right? Like I mean,
No, yeah, seriously, because there's always games deciding through like the wetness of the ball and
Yeah,
even the
like,
wind. The one
dude.
guy hit a curve. I saw it. It was a college football game. He literally kicked it diagonal, like I would say a 45-degree angle, and it curved and went into the goalpost. Like that's crazy.
like a windy, wet, snowy game can decide who goes to the playoffs, who goes to the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, like it's when it gets to that point, it's kind of like, all right, well so like regular season, people be like, oh, it's part of football. Regular season, I get that, but especially when it's like deciding games, like that kind of sucks. You know what I mean? If your team gets the bad end of the stick from a weather game, like that sucks.
Yeah. Have you ever been to a rainy game at all?
I have not. I don't think.
I feel like I've never been to. I feel like
Were you just at wasn't the one World Series game?
it
rained
was,
out?
but it got like that's the thing.
Oh,
it got
yeah.
canceled. Like I want
So
to
you
call
just
that.
went there and then left.
Literally, we went there and we left. And like we said last podcast, like they didn't even put the food on for sale. Literally,
Mhm.
no one could have bought the food. They definitely would have threw it out. They were charging like the same amount. I think it was like 110%.
I was gonna say, speaking of our team,
What? Yeah. I'll let you say it.
speaking of the 8-0 at the time Eagles, going to verse the Commanders, led by Taylor Heinebutt.
Tiny butt, yeah.
Literally, we're 8-1. We're 8-1. Like that was one of the dumbest games I've ever watched of football. The fumble, some of the calls, it was just stupid, dude. Like it was.
No, yeah, it was a terrible game. It wasn't even like they were playing better than us.
home,
It was a lot of mistakes. We caught the ball. He got up. Who was it? That wasn't AJ Brown. It wasn't Devonta Smith. Who was it? Watkins, right? Or who was it?
Dallas Goedert got face
Yeah.
masked to the ground, like getting a fumble, and then they barely even scored. They had so many field goals. Oh my god, couldn't get in the end zone many.
Field goals win games.
Well, yeah, when you're taking the ball off the team 7 times. I mean, Hurts had a bad. It wasn't a bad pick. It was actually a crazy throw that AJ Brown. I mean, it's whatever. He could have jumped up to get it, but whatever. Call that a pick. They get the ball back, but like Dallas Goedert face masked the ground. Come on.
Yeah,
And
that
then
was
the
terrible.
Quez Watkins,
Watkins, yeah.
if he didn't fall, he's running that in for a touchdown. And then if he just didn't fumble the ball, they're getting a touchdown next
Just
drive.
hold
What do you
on
even
to the ball.
tell?
Just stay on the
Like
ground.
we didn't get a chance. I think that they had some crazy stat where like 80% of the game they had like other team had possession of the ball, like something like that. It was some crazy stat where we barely had the ball because we couldn't.
That's terrible.
They kept turning it over. So it's definitely the Eagles' fault. It's not like they should have won, but like they should have won that game.
Yeah.
They made some dumb mistakes, but also had some dumb things happen. You know
Oh,
what
no,
I mean?
I agree.
And at the end, bro, that stupid roughing the passer call, like that stuff's just it's just
Now, do you think that should have been a rough in the passer?
no.
Like, listen, I know you're an Eagles
no,
fan.
it should not have. He tapped him.
Yeah, he did tap him.
He slid into him.
These guys are like 300 pounds.
The dude fell. You need him down.
They're 300 pounds. Like they can't. If you're running really fast,
know,
you're not
it's-
gonna be able to
that's-
stop.
No, it needs to be. It needs to be like. You can't just be like you touched the guy. Like that's.
Yeah, that roughing the passer was terrible. And
I mean that didn't lose the game. It's not like that was, but all those
No, yeah.
combined, that was a dumb game.
yeah, and then Devonta Smith. I saw a thing where a guy needed him to have over 34.5 yards, and when he had the ball and he ran it, he had 35 yards, and then he threw it back to make it like 34 or
Oh.
something. Oh my gosh! And then I thought we were gonna get it, and then they scored. That's a thing about like I don't understand about that. They didn't. I saw like 2 different scores. The NFL posting it, SportsCenter posting it. They were saying that the last touchdown that they scored, remember when they lateraled it, that it counted, and half the sports, Instagrams said it didn't count. So like I just didn't know like
that counts.
it count.
I
I saw
mean,
so many.
I
things.
wouldn't count it towards like the actual like if you're gonna say, like, oh, this was the score, it wasn't like it was a pretty close game the whole time. It wasn't like they were, they were 5 points. They were 3 to 5 points ahead of us most of the time. Like,
Yeah.
it wasn't even a full touchdown. We were one touchdown away from taking the lead the whole time, essentially.
I can't
That last one was a stupid lateral. I don't know why they did that. I mean, I know why they did it to try and get it, but
yeah.
I don't know who he was throwing it to. He just threw it to the guy.
Yeah, well,
to
he's
the,
about to get tackled.
Commander.
It's better to get tackled,
I guess. I
It's
don't know
better
what
not
that
to
was,
get
man. I'm super disappointed in that loss. We got the Colts this Sunday with Jonathan Taylor, so we'll see.
Not even going to include Matt Ryan or Michael Pittman.
Not really. You know what I mean?
He's kind of been stinking it, though.
Who?
Kind of like Matt Ryan and Jonathan Taylor a little bit.
Matt Ryan. I don't know what's good. Dude, a lot of these guys that traded teams.
Aren't doing good.
Russ, Matt Ryan. Who else?
Technically, Carson Wentz.
Carson Wentz.
Who else is? I feel like there's definitely more.
There's definitely more.
There's got to be more. Would you call him Mariota, maybe? He didn't get traded. He kind of got a starter.
Has he done anything?
Not really.
I don't think I've seen a single Falcons highlight the whole year.
I know Drake London is doing pretty decent. Kyle Pitts kind of starting to get touchdowns.
They have a nice team. They have a nice team. I think they need a couple more pieces, and they're gonna be a pretty good team. But I mean, did we talk about the Bills lost to the Jets?
That was 2
Did we
weeks
talk about
ago.
that?
I don't think we did. They lost to the Vikings, though. That was
I'm sorry. The Vikings.
the Vikings. Yeah,
That was crazy.
a lot of great catches.
That was another stupid game where
No,
at the end, bro, the fumble in your own end zone.
That's his fault. That's 100% his fault.
That shouldn't happen. But the fact that he almost brought them back after that is insane. He's so good. So that's the other thing. Wins and losses really do not affect. Not that they don't affect, but like they're not a true telling of a player, of a quarterback. Josh Allen with dude, that game is over for 90% of teams. You give the game up with 50 seconds or 40 seconds, whatever it was. End zone to bring it to overtime. That was nuts.
I don't know why he just didn't.
Wait, no, was it end zone or was it field goal? Did they get a field goal?
They fumbled it, and then they
No.
it was a touchdown to win the game.
The Bills were about to win the game, fumbled it on their own in their end zone they fumbled it so the other team got a touchdown. Then the Bills went and scored again to bring it back into overtime. Like the Bills ran down the field with 40 seconds left to score with that crazy catch to Gabe Davis that he didn't actually catch.
Oh, I didn't know that. No, I didn't know that. Swear, I thought it was.
Yeah, well, Tom must not watch.
No, I think we had a Mandela effect right here because I swear, there's no way.
I was watching. I remember. I wanted the Bills to win. I want the Bills. I want Bills Eagles Super Bowl, and I saw Josh Allen fumble the ball, and some Viking caught it in their ends or got it in their end zone. So touchdown Vikings. We were like, what just happened? That's so stupid. Everyone's like, oh my god, the Bills just threw the game, but they get the ball back. Right. 40 seconds left. And Josh Allen has this crazy drive down the field, throws a ball to Gabe Davis that apparently wasn't actually a catch. Weird call, but was it? I forget if they either scored or they got a field goal. Whatever they did, they must have scored. Whatever they did, they tied it with the Vikings to bring it into overtime, and Josh Allen threw a pick in the end zone.
That's crazy. Oh yes, threw a pick in the end zone and they just fell down. Yeah, I remember that now. He was close. He was literally so close of.
But he's good. He's good, dude.
Yeah.
He's really good.
I
think Jalen Hurts and the Eagles are as well. I don't think the loss is like, oh my god, the season's over. But it does suck. You like being undefeated.
Do you want a Josh Allen auto now?
I do. I want a nice Josh Allen card. I like Josh Allen. I do. I like him, and I like Mahomes. I think those guys are. I just like the way that. I like the way that they play. I mean, Hurts plays like them too. They all play similar. It's right now. Hurts is. I told you, it's that pass first, really good arm, really can throw it anywhere. I mean, I don't think Hurts is as good of an arm as them yet, but I think it's, can throw first very accurately, far, just really good ball, and then run if they need to.
Dude, he runs and he takes hits.
Extend the play.
He doesn't slide. He takes hits.
Who?
He puts his head down and takes a hit.
Who?
Josh Allen.
Oh, Hurts does too.
Yeah, they both do.
Yeah.
You see people slide. Obviously Tua now because his head injuries. But these guys will take hits.
Mahomes will just he's just different because what they'll do
weird.
is he does move weird. He walks weird, but he will escape the pocket and where you're like, oh, he should be running. We'll just find someone.
Yeah.
Last second. he's
And he
it's-
doesn't even
it's-
look sometimes.
Josh Allen's really good, but it's not.
You think Mahomes is just the best?
Yeah. It's not. Not that it's not close. I think he's probably the closest, but it's not. It's Mahomes.
Mahomes.
It's Mahomes. Yeah. He's just the way that guy can throw the ball just anywhere. I mean, he obviously is great. He's a great team, but dude is good at football. Dude is really good at football.
yeah. No, I mean, dude, I just think the way Patrick Mahomes looks, like he just like he'll look this way, and then I just hit the mic, and boom, just already throws it to you. And I don't even know. Yeah, I don't even know how he does that.
Crazy.
And he does like underhand passes, but I do have to say ESPN and all the sports guys do favor him more.
Oh no, he's so overhyped sometimes.
Very
he's really
favored.
good, but he'll literally throw like a 5-yard screen pass, and then to Clyde who gets 10 yards. Oh my God! Only a throw Mahomes can make. That's amazing play. Like,
If
you know what I mean?
anyone-
I can make that throw.
If anyone else did that, it would not be seen on ESPN or anything like that. I think that's what they should really start looking into. Everyone knows it too.
Oh no, yeah, like he is like he's the best, but he's way overhyped by the media. Like they don't show, they're not going to show a Daniel Jones highlight, right?
No.
What's the clip that Daniel Jones has been shown of the most? You know it.
Yeah. When he against the Eagles, of him running, right or no?
Of him running and falling.
And running and
Not
falling,
literally
yeah.
falling on his like that's the only one you've really ever seen. That's it, right?
Yeah.
There's no Daniel Jones highlights, but Mahomes throws a screen pass and it's on ESPN. I mean, whatever, it is what it is because I guess people like watching them, but
Hey man, if people hear Mahomes and they tune in, why not use that?
I mean, listen, Hurts is getting there. Hurts is really getting there, dude. He can cut. Like, you see his cuts when he's
Yeah.
running. He's just good. He can throw, he can run, and he's great. I love his press conferences. He's got really good press conferences. I like the way he just talks. It's very profound.
Yeah.
It's very
Calm. You never see him get angry or happy
yeah.
at all.
He's never happy at wins. He's never happy. Dude is never
This
happy.
dude just never happy for anything. This dude could get a brand new car and be like, I want more. I want
Yeah.
2. I want 3. And you're like, all right, well, just take this one, dude. Just take the car, please. Like he's never happy.
I
Whereas,
think
like,
he because he was saying he was saying he's like I've been in this position where we were undefeated and we lost the championship in college. Like I was undefeated. Everyone was saying MVP. We lost. So he's like kind of been through it. He was saying so he's not 8-0. He wasn't even thinking about it, which is good. I mean it's a good thing to think. But
yeah, you're right.
Goddard,
Hurt. He's probably out for maybe this week. I don't know about next week.
that sucks. That really sucks. I like Goddard a lot.
Ertz got hurt. He got a torn ACL
Did he?
for the whole year. Yeah, he's out for the whole year.
That stinks.
Sucks.
He's probably done soon.
You think?
I think
I hopefully he comes back for like a day contract.
maybe.
Do they do that? Do they do that in the NFL? I know they do it in like baseball.
I know they
basketball.
do it sometimes. I don't know. Maybe he'll end a year here or something, but probably not.
Yeah.
I don't know. Goddard sucks. He's a really good piece of the offense. We just signed
Saw something.
Ndakaman Sue,
Sue,
whatever his
yeah,
name is.
Sue.
He's pretty good.
Yeah.
He's a beast for on defense.
I'm excited.
So
that's gonna be a really good addition to our team.
what's his name? Jordan Davis is hurt.
Yeah, sadly.
So I mean, if we're healthy, man, that's the thing. We just stay healthy. That's the
High
hardest
ankle
part. That's the Chargers, man. Look at the Chargers right now.
Chargers are in the mud.
They
right
have a
now.
stacked team, but they
can't believe
are
that.
blowing it because they're all hurt.
Yeah. Keenan Allen hurt.
Mike Williams.
Austin Eckler's the only one that's carrying that team. That dude.
I
is
mean,
a
Herbert's
beast.
doing well, but
for what he has. He's doing well.
but he's just like I watched some clips of the game last week, dude. Like 7 drop passes,
Yeah.
like so many just drop balls. So I don't know about them, man. I don't know about the Chargers. I don't know if they have enough time. Like now we're halfway through the season. Like this is halfway through.
Yeah.
So this is where like, all right, either step it up now, like you got to turn around now, or you're kind of done.
You're
You know what I
cut.
mean? So, who do you think? Who do you think for the rest of the season is going to turn it around and get it going and make a playoff run? What teams?
I want to say like the Bengals. I feel like they're already going to be going to the playoffs. I don't.
Bengals gotta.
Like there's so many.
What's the record right now?
There's so many teams
Look
that
up the-
that you're
Find
trying
the
to.
Bengals record, Jamie.
Jamie, I'm not Jamie.
um,
Can't believe this. I can't
um,
believe this.
Find the Bengals record for us. Because it's got to be. I don't know off the top of my
You
head.
do the NFL divisions, but no, like you would think that some of these teams are actually gonna make the playoffs, but you never know. Like the Patriots are 5-4, but like they probably won't make the playoffs. That's the thing. Broncos are definitely not making it. Ravens are probably making it. Bengals are 5-4 too.
They got to step it up, man.
Titans going to the playoffs. Yeah, they're probably going to the playoffs. I want to say the Cowboys
Titans beat the Packers last night.
Yeah.
Dude, Packers are not looking good.
No. I think he's going to leave soon. Or he's going to retire.
I think he's going to
Cowboys, I feel like Cowboys are going to go on a run and take over the Giants. 49ers 5-4. Packers 4-7. Yeah, I would want to say maybe the 49ers take over the Seahawks position. Because the Seahawks are number 1. They're 6-4.
What are the 49ers record?
They're 5-4.
5-4. Yeah. Everyone's I hear a lot of 49ers like hype, but I haven't seen it yet.
Well, Christian McCaffrey, the 1 week Christian McCaffrey didn't really get.
I feel like I haven't seen it though, right? Like I hear so much hype about them. Like they're not doing bad, but
We'll see. I'm telling you,
5-4. I don't know. I don't see the Super Bowl winning team yet.
this man will go off.
Debo.
Debo Samuel. Will
Speak
go
of the
off.
cards, we got a.
Oh my God! Yeah, I
we
forgot
had
about that.
we had a big PSA submission come back. A ton of cards we graded back in the summer, of a lot of guys who it's kind of funny like to see now. We thought who was gonna be good then, and like to see who we were grading.
Yeah,
So like
Eli Mitchell.
graded Eli Mitchell. It's probably a $20 card.
Yeah.
I sent in some bum cards. I don't know.
Elijah
I
Moore
don't
card.
remember sending in like some just straight up base rookies.
Yeah.
Apparently I did that. That's an L move, guys. Don't ever do that. A lot of Eagles came in. I got a bunch of Hurts came back as 10s. One came back in 8. One I got a PSA 6.
Yeah, you
I
did
got
get
a PSA 6. We're dropping the YouTube video of the whole submission on the Angel Carousel YouTube. That should be out today. So by the time you're watching this, that video should be out. Where it's gonna go through it's like 100+ cards. That'll be pretty cool. And we can watch that. So I mean we got our grades back. We're gonna do some trades.
We already did it. Well, a little bit.
We gotta record it.
Yeah, we do.
I definitely want some of those cards. You got some nice cards. A lot of
Out of 10.
I have so many Eagles. I have so many Eagles.
This is the one that I was kind of mad about, man. I really thought this Trevor Lawrence was going to be a 10.
Let me see.
Dude, comps out of 10 were like
Show the people.
a
Show
grand.
the people if you're listening. It's a Trevor Lawrence honeycomb rookie PSA 9.
PSA 9, dude. Comps for a 10 go for like a grand. Dude, I don't know why, but a 9 for like honeycombs and stuff went down like crazy.
Yeah, dude. So
I don't know why. I guess
raw,
'cause
whatever
it's
the card sells for a raw, a 9 is like 1.1 to 1.25 x that. It's really not. It's a little bit more, but it's really not that much, depending on the card, obviously.
Yeah.
For a card like that, probably like on the lower end. But then the 10 is like 2 to 3x.
Yeah.
It's crazy. It's crazy how much power the grading companies have. It's just crazy. I think they need to go. They need to go based on like. They need to go based on some sort of like AI computer system. They can't just be like a person grading your card. Because dude, like we talked about this before. You know that 9. Like if that dude, if that dude had a good day, that could have been a 10. If that dude was feeling it that day, it could have been a 10. Like I'm looking at some of these cards that are 10s, and I'm like, this could be a 9. And I'm looking at some of these 6s, I'm like, this should be a 9 or a 10. You know what I mean?
Nah, I can see how it's a little where you see like the rookie card, it's a little messed up. You can
I mean,
tell.
listen, I'm not talking about that one specifically. I'm sure that for the most part, it's pretty fair, but there's a decent, you got to admit, there's a decent percentage of cards that are graded wrong. And you can send the exact same card back and it gets a 9. You can send a 9 back and it gets a 10. You could send that card back and it can get a 10.
You think we should or no?
Maybe we should do experiment because like that's what happens.
We've never done that before, honestly.
There's too much subjectivity in it, I think. They need to, especially PSA, who is like the leader, they need to have some sort of standard they go by because it can't just be like, oh, I grade this way, you grade this way, he grades that way. You know what I mean? But that's just me personally.
You think we should maybe get it regraded?
Do a little experiment.
Yeah. What if it comes back an 8 though?
Even that, it's same thing. Like if it comes back any grade other than a 9, that system is wrong.
Yeah.
Like how are you gonna give it a 9? And as long as we take it out and it's completely the same, it gets a 8 or a 10.
Yeah, you're right.
What if like we know you regraded this and they give you a 1?
Oh, that'd be sweet though. That'd be only PSA 1.
Bro, PSA 1s
So
have a little bit of value.
yeah, I know the Zion just sold for more than like PSA 8.
Oh, I'm sure. A PSA 1 would definitely sell more than like a 7 or 8.
Yeah, I can see it because I like. Has there ever been a PSA 0? Like what makes it like what?
PSA 0.
What makes it a 1? Like what makes it like?
I'm pretty sure. I think we talked about this before. I'm pretty sure a PSA 1 is if a piece of the card is missing. So if like there's a hole in the card or if there's like a little thing off, like if any of the card is missing, automatic 1.
You know, it would be really really cool if you got like authentic. I don't know if this is even possible. I don't know. Like, what would you think? Like, imagine you're hanging out with Joe Rogan, right? And you're like,
Me and
listen,
him are just
man,
chilling.
this is sick. I want to record it, and you get like, I don't know, like a bullet or something like that. You shoot this card. Would they PSA grade it saying a Joe Rogan shot card, or just make it a PSA 1?
What are you even talking about?
You want to think they would
I have
actually
no
like?
idea.
You don't. That's an
They would
experiment we
not.
should
They
do.
would not put Joe Rogan's shot card on it. Maybe if Joe Rogan asked. If he asked, they probably would, because they, if someone of
Hi.
no,
yeah,
if someone of influence asks, they would probably do it.
Yeah.
Because it's like, and I'm sure that's what they do behind the scenes.
Lock of his hair. His arm hair.
The bald
Graded.
man's hair.
Grate his arm hair or something. Ooh, my chest right.
All right, let's move on
Yeah.
from Joe Rogan's Jesus.
Arm hair.
Jesus. All right.
What did I just throw you off right there?
Oh my God. Listen, you got a Devonta Smith. Where's the blue? Is it up there?
The blue's right here. The blue's right here.
So that's one that Tom got back.
Ooh.
It's a Devonta Smith Prism rookie disco. Is it disco or is it
No huddle
true?
blue, yeah. No huddle blue.
No huddle disco blue. What's it number 2?
It's a 79. 10 or
79 PSA 10. I want that card.
Well, I just snagged a nice card on eBay, so we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens, but
We have more cards out
yes.
at grading as well.
Are we getting them back now? Like
I don't know, man. I have a gold Justin Jefferson auto there in grading. I have a gold Justin Jefferson. I have a tie-dye field level select Devonta Smith, a green field level out of 5 Devonta Smith.
my Mac Jones.
I got the UV Mac Jones silver, and I think I have 1 or 2 more, but
Yeah.
we gotta get those back.
We
I
definitely
think
gotta
we
get
did them at the $100 level too, so they should be.
Did
quick.
we?
I don't remember. We did them.
We did them in September.
I know it's almost December. We're halfway through November right now, so
Yeah.
we should be getting those back soon.
Yeah, we definitely should be getting them back. Hopefully, if I don't get a 10 on that Mac, I'm definitely down because, he went down.
Yeah, no, Mac Jones is down a ton right now. I have a ton of Mac Jones. I've been holding on to, but I mean, I have a lot of cards that I have a lot of my cards and a lot of cards I've been buying for the Vortex packs.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you guys haven't seen. We're putting a new product that we're making. It's called Vortex packs, Vortex mystery packs, whatever you want to call it. But it's basically like some things we've done in the past. It's just a repack with 1 card per pack. You've got some really cool stuff. We put in Josh Allen Color Blast, Justin Herbert Color Blast. Some of those have been hit. We have some redemptions. So like
One of ones.
can get-
too.
oh yeah, there's some cool stuff. There was a Kyler 101 in there.
Yeah.
Kyler RPA. There's really cool stuff. It's super like just cool stuff of guys popular guys you like, not some random people. But we're gonna have like redemptions where it's gonna be for a jersey bag that we sell them, but you can also get a redemption for one of the packs, and if it's in a break, it's just added to the break. So it's basically gonna let people in breaks hit guaranteed. Like some people are gonna just get a card guaranteed.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool, like an auto or a good card. There's a ton of slabs in there. A lot of these cards from the PSA thing we're gonna throw in there, and I think it's gonna be a really cool product to add to breaks and in the stream and make a call. I don't know. Bro, people have been asking me, yo, like to put some of my Eagles cards in there.
Are you?
They've been asking me. I think I might.
Yeah.
I think I got a couple cards in. I got a couple Eagles cards in this submission that I really like, and I got some that I'm okay with moving. And I think I'm going to take out some of my current collection that I'm okay moving, replace that with the ones I really like, and then I'll have a decent chunk of Eagles cards we can move. And they're good stuff. It's just ones I personally am okay moving. I love like the cracked ice Hurts. I love the National Treasures one. There's some that I want to keep. There's some I'll move. There's some autos in there. There's some really cool great, like I got a whole set of the optic colorway.
Yeah.
All got 10s except one got an 8.
Just gotta buy
I
one.
might have to just buy that, but
Yeah.
I got a ton of Devonta Smith, dude. And I think he's really low right now. I think he's low. He hasn't had a big game yet. He
I
really
think he's
hasn't.
gonna blow up. And
And
everyone's gonna
AJ
be
Brown
like-
is AJ Brown hurt?
I don't know, but I think he did not do good last game. Like he
got
did
like
not.
one catch.
Yeah, he had one catch. Like he did not do good at
He
all.
was a little hurt, I think.
Does this mean Devonta Smith's gonna step up and take?
Maybe. I mean, I hope not because AJ Brown's really good. I like having all of them.
Did
But
do a lot of stuff for him too. But Devonta Smith, I mean, it's good having two weapons. It's kind of like a DK and Lockett.
card wise, I mean, that'd be great. Team wise, even when he was out, like when he went out for a couple plays,
Yeah.
bro, Hurts right to Zach Pascal for first down. Hurts right to what's the guy's name? Driscoll? The other tight end that like doesn't really ever get one of our tight ends that never really gets the ball back to back. Two guys that don't get the ball, like first downs. So like, not that we don't need him, but we have depth. We have a lot of depth. So I
Yeah.
think the team will be fine. Hopefully for cards, he goes up. But I love Devonta Smith. I think he's going to be right up there with Chase and Jefferson.
What about Kadarius? Kadarius on with the
Darius Toney on the
Chiefs.
Chiefs. That's a whole different story.
He just got his first touchdown.
He's pretty good.
Juju Smith is kind of like got roughed up last game, so
I
We'll see what
have
happens.
a Kadarius Toney National Treasures True RP at 99. I'm going to hold on to.
I just got a 10 on the way. Hopefully,
Oh,
maybe
you bought the select?
maybe we'll try and get.
Why
that
don't you tell
going
the guy?
graded.
Tell the people what you've been doing.
So guys, what
Should we
I
tell 'em?
what I've been doing is, guys, listen. I know everyone either has school, work. You guys work the night shift, the morning shift, whatever. Guys, just look up like to 5s or to 10s or to 25s, color black. And like, there's some cards I literally found. I forget. I think it was a Javonte Williams silver auto that we just got graded right for $1. A little on card auto for $1. Like you guys can find snipes.
There's so much opportunity out there for if you're on just searching eBay and you really put the work in, man, you can get you put in your save listings, set some alarms, you can find some good cards and get at a good price that are like good cards to grade,
Yeah.
and make money on them, or just find snipes. Like
Yeah.
if you find a PSA 10 that's like, all right, I know this is a $300 to $400 card and you get it for 200.
Boom, you're up.
Exactly. So it doesn't take that long. You know what I mean? You're not gonna win all of them, but you win a couple a week. Like,
Yeah.
or you win a couple a week, it's easy, like 1,000 a week.
But see, the thing is, like, first, like, just because we're saying this doesn't mean go to the first to 10 you see and just outbid. Like,
Oh
don't-
no, well, like you got to do your own due diligence. Don't buy someone you don't think is
Yeah.
like buy someone you think's gonna be good, and make sure you know the cards. Like stick to Prism, Optic, Select. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Stick to the good stuff. But if you do that strategy where you're just buying stuff at snipes at good deals on eBay, because you can find them. People who don't have a lot of feedback, who don't really know exactly how to run the eBay the best way, who don't do it full time, bro. Some of those listings get thrown under the rug, and you can find them.
Yeah.
You can find them, and then.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry. And same thing, bro. You find like, yo, this card looks great. Buy it and grade it.
Yeah.
Get it back in a month or two and sell it for 2x to 3x. Like, you can do that. People do that at scale.
Do you think the best way is to do it in the summer? So then, like, just say like June, or like I would say like May, June.
The best way to
buy
buy cards, grade them, and sell them is off season.
Yeah.
It was honestly like it's that 2 months before the season.
Yeah.
Is the best time because everyone's undefeated. Now if you do that, it's kind of like you're playing on landmines because
Oh,
every
yeah.
week that guy could blow up, right? Because Paul did it. Paul paid like $400 for a Trey Lance red disco, graded it, got a 10. It's like $1,500 to $2,000 at a 10 at that time. He held it though. Trey Lance got hurt. So I mean, he's still probably up a little bit, but before Trey Lance was hurt, that was money. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So that guy got blown up.
That
Like you're
stinks,
launching on
yeah.
landmines right now. Herbert's kind of been going down. Burrow's kind of been going. A lot of the top guys. So Hurts has been one of the best bets so far. I mean, I'm telling y'all.
See what
But
happens. Now, what about Kenny Pickett?
oh, Kenny Pickett's a tough one. I don't think that he's gonna do much this year. I don't think he's gonna see much action this year. So like that stuff. That's the thing. You don't need them to do good. You need them to stay stable.
Yeah.
So like you need that $400 card, if you buy a $400 card raw, grade it, and get a 10, you need the raw comp to still be around 400 or more, because that way it's worth double as a 10. So like if
Yes.
we bought a Mac, like the Mac Jones you bought, then was just, that's an L because
Yeah.
his stuff went down a ton.
Yeah.
So since
Well,
it went down, Kenny Pickett's kind of just steady wherever he's at, and he's cheap. He's cheap, so you could buy him. But there's also not many cards of them out yet. Like I would wait for that stuff. I would wait. Maybe we do that. I would wait until Optic Prism come out to do that for Kenny Pickett stuff. But you just got to make sure that they're stable. That's it, which is hard because not everyone is. I mean, right now it's like Allen, Mahomes are going to be pretty stable. Hurts, you just got to be stable. You don't got to go up, just be stable. You just can't go down. So a lot of people have gone down.
Nice, man. No, that's what I think too. I think like buying the guys like you don't want to buy, who I'm trying to think. Like 2019, you don't want to buy Kyler Murray because like you never know, like it might have been like mishandled. Like so many years that has.
I wouldn't do a
passed.
Kyler right now because he's too. It's
Yeah.
like it's too much. I mean, anyone can fall on that landmine with anyone. Allen could get hurt this week, right?
Yeah.
And he's done for this. Like that happens. That's the risky part of it. But if you like these players and you really do believe in them, it's you can hold it long term. That's the thing. So like if you're placing a bet on Allen and Allen gets hurt, for that week you lose that bet. But with the card, you have the card till next season. They're not dropping Allen, right?
Yeah.
So that's what I like about the cards, and you're able to just hold on to as long as you want, and as long as you believe in them, and if you think, I don't think this guy's ever playing again, sell.
No, you're right. You're definitely right. Oh my goodness, man, my shoulder's killing me. I don't know why.
Do you want a massage?
Yes, I do.
All right, after this, I'll help you out.
Sweet.
Why don't we go to our Discord questions?
Yes, we had a really good one that I saw in the Discord. Let me see. All right, sweet podcast questions. Boom, first one from Not Joshua saying,
Not Joshua, my man.
does something like the World Cup attract sports card enthusiasts who are not the biggest fan of soccer in the soccer hobby because of how big an event is?
Basically saying, you're like, do fake soccer fans buy cards? Of course. Tom is one right here.
Oh, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
100%. We went to the which card show did you buy that card at?
It was in LA.
In LA.
Which call? What was,
The soccer card. Both of them.
no, yeah, it was in LA. Which was the?
Huh?
What was the card?
I don't know. You have a couple of soccer cards.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, it was in LA.
Yeah. I mean, Tom bought some. Tom doesn't have any other soccer cards. He knew the World Cup was coming up. He thought, hey, I'll put some money into this. Yeah. I mean, obviously the biggest soccer thing that there is when it happens every 4 years is going to generate some buzz for certain players, and their card prices are going to go up. So people that know that are going to buy into them. I mean, that's pretty. Yeah, that happens with everything. I mean, once basketball starts, people buy basketball. Once football starts, people buy football. Whether they might not like the sport or not, who knows? But it's obviously when the market goes a certain way, you can you can ignore it, or you can go with it. Obviously, some of the people aren't going to be big soccer fans. I don't know anything about soccer. I'm not even attempting to buy soccer cards because I just don't know anything about it. I've noticed. I've definitely noticed. Like I've tried so many. I've tried a lot of different things. I've made a lot of different investments in my life that haven't worked out. Way before cards and during cards and still now. I usually lose money when it's something I really don't know much about.
Yeah.
Like if you don't know much about it, that's when I've lost the most money. When I've tried to buy something that I thought, like I bought it on hype, or I bought it where I really didn't do enough research, and I just it's gonna go up. Like it doesn't. The stuff that I really don't know about, I always lose money on.
Yeah.
So I stick to football. I stick to football cards pretty much the most because that's just what I know. That's what I like. But yeah, I'm sure if you at least know soccer, even if you. I probably don't have to know soccer. I could probably buy some like Messi, Ronaldo, and it'll probably go up.
Yeah.
It's not that hard. I'm not even gonna mess with it though because, I just don't know. I'm not a big fan of soccer, and if that stuff goes down, I wouldn't want to hold soccer. I wouldn't want it. You know what I mean? If Hurts goes down, he's my quarterback. I'll hold it, right? But I don't want to hold soccer. I don't like soccer.
Messi, Ronaldo, it's their last World Cup. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, so I mean, like, I could just buy that blindly and probably make money, honestly.
No,
but
you definitely could.
But I'd rather not. But you, fake soccer fan?
Me, I mean, hopefully that card gets, dude. If that card gets a 10, like that's a lot. Because it's the first card. It's the first like sticker with Messi and Ronaldo on it. So like they do World Cup
Is
stickers.
that true? Did the guy
Yeah,
just, or did the
'cause-
guy just tell you that?
Nah, I mean, I did kind of look it up, and I tried to look up Messi and Ronaldo stickers, and every time it came up, it was only that one. Well, he's saying it's the first one they were on together.
Yeah, I
So
know.
like they started doing
What year was it?
it was not it wasn't in 2014. It was like way back. It was like in the 2000s. But they switched to strictly their faces now instead of doing cards like of them in play.
Mhm.
Now it's strictly like the face shots. So
Hmm.
I mean, I'll look more into it. Maybe he was just saying that, but I mean, I looked a little bit into it, and I turned out that he was telling the truth a little bit. Couldn't find any. The card was selling a lot. BGS. There was no PSA 10s though. So if I could get a PSA 10, that's definitely a hold.
Did you ever collect cards when you were younger?
I feel like me and you definitely like bought, not like sports cards. I feel like we bought something
I
else.
did baseball cards. Before,
Yeah.
When I remember my dad, because my dad like got me into
Yeah.
it, and he would like get me like I would go to a baseball, like I had played baseball, I sucked at it, but when I played baseball, like after every game, like you'd get me a pack at the store, and I had like a binder where I'd put all the Phillies in.
Yeah.
Like I remember that. So like, I remember I was in a cards for one. That was a big thing at school. Like everyone had cards. You'd bring in your baseball cards,
Yeah.
and like we'd trade.
Pokemon was big in my school, but I never played.
Pokemon was like kindergarten, first grade, not
Yeah.
kindergarten. It was like Pokemon was yeah. At one point, it was definitely younger. I think it was like maybe between third and sixth grade, around there. One of those was definitely sports cards. Like it was baseball cards.
Yeah.
And I remember like there would be football cards, and I wasn't into it as much. I was more into baseball, but like now,
Now you don't even I mean I don't know a lot of baseball. Do you know a lot about baseball?
I don't know a ton of baseball either. I really like football. I know pretty much, basketball, but football is just it's my favorite sport. I
Yeah.
just really enjoy watching it. I just love that it's like even for like the Phillies and like the Sixers, like I don't have time to watch every single game of the Phillies and Sixers, right? Like
There's a lot of games.
I don't have time for that. And most of them don't matter. Like a lot of them do not matter. Like especially in the beginning, right? Every single game in NFL matters. Even the first week. Because going 0-1, there's only 17 now. Like, you know what I mean? Every single game matters. So I feel like I can dedicate, a couple hours a week to the games, but not like 4 games a week.
Yeah.
Like we'll throw on Thursday night, Monday night football, Sunday night football, and we're working here, but we have it on. But like I'm sitting down and watching Eagles, right? I can't do that for every single Sixers game. I don't have time for that.
Yeah, it kind of can get like, a little boring sometimes, but the schedule for football. It's not on a Tuesday, Wednesday. Like you always have to look up these.
Like
games.
I've been looking forward to this Colts game since they lost, right?
Yeah.
When's the next Sixers game's tonight.
Tonight. And who do you think's going?
The next Sixers game tonight. The next Sixers game is
Get a load of
tonight.
this, guys.
And James and Paul
Didn't
are
even
going
invite
to
us.
it. They didn't even invite us. They kind of did. They like said it in the group chat. They said, "Hey, we're going to this game." But they didn't invite us. So you know what we should do? I had the idea. They're sitting like, they don't have bad seats, but
I think they're like a 100 section.
they're like a decent far of court. We should show up courtside
Yeah. Or
And just
right
send-
next to them.
and just send no, not next to them, courtside. Just send a picture, be like, "Yo, we're at the Sixers game." They're just like, "What the heck?"
They'd be so mad.
They'd be so mad. That'd be really funny.
That would be funny. Imagine we sit next to them and they're like, "Yo, guys, I didn't hear the game." We'd be like,
Oh,
"What are you talking
Wait,
about?"
oh, you guys are going?
Oh, I didn't know you guys.
No. If we went courtside and we were just like we took a picture of the actual court and like posted it on the story and they saw it, they'd be like, "Yo, what the heck?" Like,
Hey man, I think we should honestly get like a fake picture and post it on our story and send it to them. Like, "Yo, we're literally at the game. Look at this section." They're like, "Yo, I can't see you." What? Like, get it on Google and see what they say. They're not here right now because they're
Let's
going
do
to the
that.
game.
Let's do that.
I think that'd be funny.
no, they're coming.
They're coming today.
They're leaving at like 5.
Oh, okay. That's gonna be hilarious.
That would be funny, but like I don't have time to do. Not that I don't have time, but like I can't. I'm not going to the game tonight. But we should take a picture.
Yeah, that'd be funny.
That would be
You could
funny.
definitely. There's definitely like an app where you can do that, or somewhere on Google. Find a nice clear picture.
Yeah. Tom, I'm enjoying this podcast. I am.
I really like it.
I really like this podcast. I'm really glad to be back on it. We have like I said, the new YouTube is up. We're posting those videos. Gotta get all those up.
Yeah.
what episode is this? I don't even know. It's like 9 or 10, 11, 12. What is
Wait,
this?
have we hit double digits? I think we have
this might.
9.
No, this has to be like 10.
I think this might be 10. We'll check.
Listen, we don't even know because we're just using these first, honestly, 25 episodes. Or just we're just getting the hang of it. We're gonna start having guests on. I'm so excited for this podcast. I'm super long term on it. But we're gonna start. We have the YouTube going. We're gonna start posting clips too. I have a system for clips from the stream and then this. We're gonna start getting a ton of clips, and just be posting them everywhere. But yeah, guys, I think that's gonna be it for today, Tom. Any other final send off words?
Final score for the Eagles. Go.
27-20.
28-13 for me. They're gonna miss an extra point.
You think?
Jonathan Taylor with 1 touchdown, Michael Pittman with the other. So
We'll
if I'm
see.
right, maybe I'll put a little parlay on it. If I'm
We'll
right,
see.
guys, I'll be out of here on my yacht. If I guess the correct score.
Yeah. Put 10,000 on it. You probably
40 million. How much do you think 40 million would get?
if you bet 40 million
You'd probably get around like 300 million back,
for a parlay.
500 million back, like that.
Depends. You gotta figure out.
You
the
get
odds.
the correct score, and then Jonathan Taylor scored a touchdown and Michael Pittman scored a touchdown. That's a good probably. If you put up 40 million, you
Like,
get
what are
good
the odds
probably-
on that?
Probably like plus maybe like 900,000.
You think you're like so 40 million is essentially what 6 to 7x-ing your money on that?
You're like 10x in your money.
Well, that'd be 400 million.
Yeah, I think you get like 400 million back. I would think
I don't know.
you're at least 10 times.
I don't know. If you're a sports bettor, let us know what the odds on that
Yeah.
would be in the comments. But we're gonna get going, man.
Sounds good. Warming up my hand for you, pal. All right, see
Great
you
pod
guys.
as always. Make sure to subscribe, like the podcast, and all that other stuff. Have a good weekend and follow your dreams.
Follow your dreams.
Follow your dreams.
That's it.